We saw the game that Cristiano Ronaldo was playing at Goodison last night, Graeme, and in the process he becomes the first player to reach 700 club goals.
Say that again slowly, please.
Helping Manchester United to a 2-1 win over Everton. Now, listen, to be fair to you, Mr. Souness, you have been right all along here to call for Ronaldo to start.
Hold on.
Rather than...
Oh, head in, backside, extracts.
Rather than be an impactful sub off the bench.
How difficult a shout was that?
Well, I must admit,
Ronaldo, that's a really difficult one to say, yeah, he should be playing. But can I just read something to you?
Go on.
If Ronaldo never scores again, and Haaland also plays till he's 38 years old, Haaland will have to score 43 goals a season for the next 16 years just to level Cristiano's record.
It's not bad, is it?
43 goals a season for the next 16 years.
Yeah.
What does that say about him?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why, and I say this, he can sit in the room with anybody that's ever played football and said, you know what, I think I'm the best player ever.
Do you think he's been the best player ever?
I've always leaned more towards Messi. And I said, you know, they're the two best ever for me. And I've always
played against Maradona.
But I think, but longevity comes into it, Jim. You know, if Maradona had been playing today and different influences, he, you know, would be talking in the same breath, I'm sure. But because of the longevity. And I think I'm now... See, Ronaldo has done it in the big leagues, hasn't he? Messi's huffed and puffed in the French league. He's obviously did the business in Spain and did the business in the Champions League, which for me was taking the argument away why he wasn't such a player for Argentina, but he's still playing against the same players in the Champions League every fortnight and making them look like schoolboys. So for me, Messi is always whatever you want to say about him. But Cristiano's done it in, what's that, 3 leagues now? Spain, Italy.
Well, he's done it here. Yes.
So whereas Lionel Messi has only done it really. I'm okay, he's having a good year this year.
But what
France,
about,
but a lesser league.
Why do you say about longevity for Maradona? I mean, Maradona dragged a very unfashionable Napoli up to win the Serie A, won a World Cup, carried a national side into a World Cup and carried them single-handedly to win the World Cup. Yeah. Why do you place Ronaldo above Maradona
because
or
I think
Pelé
is a big
or
part of it.
Cruyff or Best?
I think George Best comes into that category.
Me too.
You know, I think you'd be talking about him. But you know, if you've been a true worldie for 4 or 5 years, and then you compare that to these guys who've been there for 20 years. That's my argument.
You're talking longevity.
In terms of quality,
about his return.
Good argument.
Yeah, in terms of quality.
It's a solid argument.
Yeah, you know, Maradona, Ronaldo, Messi. But it's one of them. It's one of those two. They two are the greatest ever. Jim, sorry, jumping in. And I've got a boy who loves his football. He's now 23 years old. And I said to him 5, 6, 7 years ago on a regular basis, make the most of this. Make the most of this because these players do not come along in every generation. You're witnessing two of the greats
at the same time.
The two of the greatest players ever. I think now we can say the greatest ever, the two of them. Enjoy it while it lasts because there is no obvious successor coming along. There's no obvious one coming along that you're going to go, wow.
I mean, Graham's right, really. When you look closely at it, Simon, how could Ronaldo not be so proud of his achievements? At Real Madrid,
I'm sure he is.
6 successive seasons at Real Madrid, he scored 50 plus.
Phenomenal.
In 2014-15, he scored 61.
Phenomenal. I mean, I've always been in the camp of Ronaldo because of his propensity to be able to take himself around to different leagues and to play in the English league, to play in the Spanish league, obviously where Messi's played and spent most of his career up until recently, then to go to Italy and come back to the UK. I think that makes him, in my view, the greatest player, albeit I think in a condensed period of time for 4 years, I think Georgie Best was the greatest player to ever lace anyone's boots, I think.
Well, he was lacing his own, really.
Yeah, that's what I mean,
when it came down to it.